Hi, I'm Rabbi Dan Levin of Temple Beth in Boca Raton, Florida. And today we're going to talk about some of the things that you can do with your family to make the celebration of Chanukah as special as possible. Of course, the easiest thing to do is to gather your family around the table and light the Chanukah, the 8-branch candelabra. Remember, when you light the Chanukah, you light the shamash candle first, the leader candle, and then use this candle to light each successive candle. You add candles from right to left, but you always light the newest candle first, starting from left to right. And on the 8th night of Hanukkah, you can see how beautiful it is. So each night you can gather your family together, and remember, Hanukkah is the story of miracles. So maybe on each night you can invite a different member of your family to focus on the miracles that we get to experience every day, or a special miracle that may have happened in the life of our family in the course of the last year, to remember the connection that we have to God's miracles that Hanukkah invites us to do. You know, the word Hanukkah itself means dedication. And Hanukkah can be a time for a family to gather together and talk about what it is that we're dedicated to. What are the things that are most important to us in our lives? And to invite not only adults but children to reflect on the things that we are dedicated to, what we're willing to fight for, what, like the Maccabees, we will stop at nothing to make sure that we don't have for our families and for our community. Of course, then what you have to do is you got to make your way into the kitchen and make yourself a potato pancake, some latkes, or what are called sufganiyot, or jelly donuts. We eat foods that are cooked in oil on Hanukkah to remind us of the miracle of the oil that rabbis teach us about in the Talmud. And eating those yummy foods, of course, always brings family together. Personally, I like applesauce, not sour cream, but you eat it the way that you enjoy it. Lastly, of course, everybody knows that there is the celebration of giving of gifts on Chanukah. And giving gifts is always appropriate, but we have to remember that Hanukkah is not about making our toy stores rich or about giving gift upon gift upon gift. It can be a celebration of gift giving in a way that shows your love for the people in your family, but Hanukkah can also be a time when we think about tzedakah, when we think about those who are less fortunate. Always a good idea to devote one night of Hanukkah not to the gifts we will receive, but to the gifts that we may give to others who are less fortunate than we. One last tradition that we can use to celebrate Hanukkah is very customary, that we take the Chanukah and we place it near to the front door of our home in the window, so that our neighbors can celebrate the Festival of Lights as we celebrate in our home, and bring that spirit of God's light into our neighborhood, into our community, and into the world that is so desperately in need of God's light on this holiday season. Happy Hanukkah.